Oh, how the tables have turned. So I have been thinking about getting back to the desert and getting this girl tamed up all day long. It has taken over my entire mind. What a complete change from last episode where I was dreading the idea of taming one of these, and now it's taking over all of my thoughts. So I have plenty of Diplos with me to make sure that we can make this happen, and I made a little taming pen with the hopes that I can do it in a slightly more controlled setting. But the first thing I gotta do is to try to get her in that pen. So let's go do that. She is an awfully long way away from it though, so I don't know how well they chase. Pretty well. And they hit pretty hard too. Holy cow. That's a big chomp. At least they don't do the gash damage like Gigas do, but madam, I would really like it if you would follow me. Yes. No. Stop eating all the things. It's almost meme-worthy at this point. Yeah, come on. No, don't. Get in the box. Ah, just got it. All right, now I know that that is stone and that it's not gonna hold up against her. And that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make to get her out of the desert and away from potential death worms. I see you, Snake. I don't. No! Ugh. Controlled environment, folks. Controlled environment. Don't worry, I am a professional. Trust me. All right, well that's one Diplo down. Will you sniff it for me? Is it? Are you unable to eat it? No? This is not going as I had hoped, and I'm starting to get overheated and sunstroke. Alright, stay there, madam. See? This is what happens when you try to be clever. I didn't have any problems with them last time, but now I'm trying to do something different. And now I'm having problems. Alright, well, she phased right out anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. I suppose at least at this point she's out of the desert bit. Alright, madam. Let's do it the quote-unquote normal way, I guess. Alright. That was enough. That was a very long fall. I don't know how long I can be off of her. Did that count? It didn't. All right, so I need to... I need to be on the back of her. I realize this is very gruesome, and I apologize. Unfortunately, I've learned over the years that this is the reality of Ark. The same thing happens when you're breeding and mutating. I guess I've just gotten used to it over the years. That's probably not a great thing to admit to, but... Alright, madam. Let's eat. Huh. Alright. This is not going as I expected. Those gave a lot of taming effectiveness last time. And this time they're not giving any. I am very curious about what is happening right now. I know I lost a lot of time. See, this thing apparently, I know nothing about fasolas, but apparently when they throw that crap at you, you can't attack. Thinking that I had a good, firm understanding of what was going on. And then finding out that I didn't know anything. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I don't understand. I don't understand. That worked perfectly fine yesterday. Oh. That's that. Oh my god, that taming effect. I just... I don't even know if I can let her reset and then try to go again. Oh, madam, please. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is why I hate gimmick tames. Like yesterday, everything was perfect. Everything worked exactly as I thought it was going to. Everything went to plan. No complaints, nothing. Now, today, the exact same thing that I did yesterday doesn't work. So, I don't know. I'm very confused. And a little bit angry. So, have you figured it out? Are you screaming at the screen yet? I can't blame you if you are. I certainly would be. What's the difference between this time and the last? I shot the Diplos. It needs to eat them while they're still alive. That's how the system works. Ren, you idiot. I stewed on it the whole flight home, cursing this blasted system once again. But this time, it wasn't the system's fault. It was all on me. Now I could leave all of this out of the video, but I won't, because it's important. It's important to show that mistakes happen and that there's a path forward. The thought did cross my mind, though. I don't want anyone to ever get the impression that I am perfect, or that I am trying to appear perfect. I am not. Far, far from it. I am just as fallible as the next person. So hopefully, her tame timer will reset overnight, and I'll be able to head over in the morning and give it another shot. Alright, well, she appears to be reset. That is my hope, anyway. If not, I'm gonna cry big manly tears. It appears she has moved a little bit. You are her, right? Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. Let's see. I still want to try. Make sure there's nothing terrible around me. I still want to try the capture method, or the captive method. I still think that's a sound method. Alright, let's see if we can get her in there. Madam, we meet again. Come with me. I have cleared a path for you. Sort of. Alright, so last time she was able to escape, kind of like that Giga did. I don't see her pressed up against there. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, go ahead and eat that vulture. That's cool. What the... Alright, anyway. Sorry, madam, I don't mean to keep you waiting. I just... Things have to be done properly, you know? Where is it? Here. There's an order to the operations. Relax, relax. I will get it to you. Don't... Oh, you vulture. You... Can you smell it? Sniff for me, please. There. Have at it. All right. Now I just gotta... Ma'am, stay there, please. I gotta prepare your morsels. Now I have no idea how many this is gonna take. Genuinely. Alright. Let's eat some Diplos, shall we? Alright, that was, not too shabby, not too shabby. I hope I brought enough. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. We may end up finishing up the hard way. Where'd you go? There. There you go. Come back. Well, I'm afraid I threw down a few too many probably and wasted some. You are at 51%. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna have enough. Another miscalculation on my part. All right. But I'm smart enough that I brought a saddle this time. Here it goes. Yeah, she's at 72. She is definitely going to kick me off again. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, we are close. There's another Fasola. Will you be the one? Uh-oh. Oh no! 0.9! Or 0.1! We got you, madam. 251. Well, from catastrophe and calamity to a perfect tame. That is the kind of turnaround story I like to see. But I also like to see the sea and the water. Because I am definitely getting some sunstroke. Alright, we gotta get back to Halcyon. But she runs so much faster after she's eaten something. So it turns out, if you do it the right way, it's actually pretty easy. So just do it the right way. It's easy. I'm going to get cleaned up here, get her potted up, and get back to base. What is going on? Do you have like a skin condition? What's the lighting? I don't understand. Ah, whatever. We were successful. I claim my win and my prize. All right, well, what say we throw her out and take a look at her stats? I hadn't even thought about the stats until right this moment. I was just so happy to be taming her properly. But now I'm a little nervous. You know what? Whatever her stats are, she's going to be fantastic for my purposes. And then we can always look at more of them in the future. I will almost certainly look at more of them in the future. All right. Oh my god, 64 oxygen. Well, okay. I mean, it is Ark, right? 48 stamina. I mean, that's nice. 32 melee and 33 health. The two most important stats are two of her lowest. Isn't that always the way? And sadly, you're not going to be any help. But you know what? I genuinely think that you will work for the tech cave. I think once I get enough points on you, you're gonna do fine. Especially with that crazy damage buff. Yeah. It'll be fine. Well, that was a roller coaster of emotions right there. From the darkest depths to the highest highs, brought back down to earth with the mediocre stats, and then back up again when I took an imprinted one out for the first time and saw what they can actually do. The egg I hatched for my perfect female produced triplets, and since all three of them had the stats I was looking for, I decided to go ahead and raise all of them. Two of them got imprinted while the perfect did not, mostly for accounting reasons. This is video I recorded of Hestia. She's had about 40 points put into melee, and once she gets the kill count up, she is a murder machine. It would be cooler if she started with, say, 55 points in melee instead of 33, but I think her damage output is probably going to be more than enough. This is Artemis, and while she has plenty of points to spend, I held her back as a control to show the damage numbers that they're putting out as a baseline with imprint. Now, it's not as good as Hestia, obviously, but they're respectable enough numbers for my needs. And with those two imprinted, healed, and leveled, I think it's time for us to head back over to the island and complete our unfinished business with the Overseer. We've kept him waiting for far too long. We won't be there forever, just long enough to ascend and maybe pick up the extra level slots from the Explorer Notes and Bob's Tall Tales. I'm not even close to being done with Ragnarok, so we're definitely coming back. Now, I don't know if we'll be going back next episode or the one after that, but it will definitely be one of those, so you'll just have to tune in to find out. My name is Robot Ren, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.